Morning students. In my previous video I have discussed about the conditional identities and many number of questions I have discussed in the notes. Few questions I have discussed in the video and full places I have given you the notes, and if you are able to understand these notes means this topic is over. From this only 3 more questions I have taken. Let us discuss which will be help you to understand the whole topic. Now the first question is sin theta plus cos theta is equal to root 2. Squaring both sides. What can you have? Sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta into cos theta is equal to root 2 whole square. And what do you have here? 1 plus 2 sin theta into cos theta is equal to 2. Can't you say 2 sin theta into cos theta is equal to how much? 1. Now again this 1 can be written as sin square theta plus cos square theta. So 2 sin theta into cos theta is equal to sin square theta plus cos square theta, and therefore 2 is equal to sin square theta plus cos square theta divided by sin theta into cos theta. Divide into 2 parts. When you divide into 2 parts, how much will you get? Sin square theta by sin theta into cos theta plus cos square theta by sin theta into cos theta is equal to 2. Now one of the sin is cancelled, one of the cos is cancelled. Sin by cos is tan theta plus cos by sin is cot theta, and that is equal to 2. This was to be proved. Now, how will you do the second one? It is also very easy. Let us see. Since cos A plus cos square A is equal to 1, can you say cos A is equal to 1 minus cos square A, and cos A is equal to sin square A? Squaring both sides, what could you have? Cos square A is equal to sin 4A, and can't you convert cos square A in the form of sin? So it will be 1 minus sin square A is equal to sin 4A, and therefore 1 is equal to sin square A plus sin 4A, which was to be proved. That was to be proved. Now, third is also equally easy. Only thing is that you have to remember the identities. In order to apply the identities, you need to remember it. And unless or until you remember the identities, you cannot know the way what is going to be used. So therefore, first of all, you should remember the identities, and as soon as you will practice, you will find out the way how to use it. Third number, let x is equal to r sin theta into cos phi, equation number 1. Second, y is equal to r sin theta into sin phi, say equation number 2, and z is equal to r cos theta. When you look at the result, in the result what is given? X square y square plus z square is equal to r square, means it indicates that these 3 equations are going to be squared off and then you add. So means two mathematical operations we are going to use simultaneously. Number one, you have to square all the equations and then you have to add. When you say squaring and adding means all LHS are to be added and RHS are to be added after squaring. So therefore I am writing both the operations simultaneously. So x square plus y square plus z square r square sin square theta cos square phi plus r square sin square theta sin square phi plus r square cos square theta. Try to remember here x square r square sin square cos square squaring x square r square sin square cos square fine, then plus y square r square sin square phi r square sin square phi z square r square cos square theta z square r square cos square theta means squaring and adding. Then you have x square plus y square plus z square is equal to, from these two you find out r square sin square theta, what is left? Cos square phi plus sin square phi, and here what is left? R square cos square theta. Here x square plus y square plus z square r square sin square theta into 1 plus r square cos square theta, and so x square plus y square plus z square r square common sin square theta plus cos square theta, and that is equal to 1. So where there we can say x square plus y square z square is equal to r square. Now few more questions. Let us see how to do this type of the question. These are all called the conditional. Now in this case, first case, you have root 3 cot square theta minus 4 cot theta plus root 3 is equal to 0. Let cot theta is equal to x. So what can you say? Root 3 x square minus 4x plus root 3 is equal to 0. Aren't able to factorize by middle term splitting form? So it is equal to root 3 x square minus 3x minus x plus root 3 is equal to 0. Then from here root 3x common, because 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3, and what is left here? X minus another root 3. From here minus 1 common, x minus root 3 is equal to 0. So left over x minus root 3 into root 3 x minus 1 is equal to 0. So if x is equal to root 3, x minus root 3 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to root 3. If root 3 x minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 1 by root 3. Now both the cases, when you put the value of cot, you will find the same result. See, cot theta, actually you are asked to find out cot square theta, tan square theta. Both the cases you will find the same. Case 1, when x is equal to root 3 means cot theta is equal to root 3. So what will be tan theta? Tan theta will be 1 by root 3. So take cot square theta plus tan square theta is equal to root 3 whole square plus 1 by root 3 whole square. 3 plus 1 by 3, is it not 10 by 3? And second case, when x is equal to 1 by root 3, that means cot theta is equal to 1 by root 3. So what is tan theta? Is equal to only root 3. So cot square theta plus tan square theta is equal to 1 by root 3 whole square plus root 3 whole square is equal to 1 by 3 plus 3 is equal to 10 by 3. So in both the cases you will find the same result. Now how to do this? Here we have to apply the rule of exponent. I'll just first you explain and then after that I will tell you. Suppose you have x square is equal to 4. If you were asked to find out the value of x in an exponential form, what can you write? You can write x is equal to 4 to the power 1 by 2. Similarly, if you have, say, a square is equal to 3, so a can be written as 3 to the power 1 by 3. If you have a cube is equal to 5, then a can be written as 5 to the power 1 by 3. This is the concept we are going to apply here. But before that, this is to be written 1 by 3, yes. Now, this is to be simplified to some certain extent. This is also to be simplified to some certain extent so that we can be able to find out the value of a and b. Why? Because in what to prove here, a square, b square, a square plus b square is equal to 1. That is why from these two we are asked to find out the value of a and b. Don't find the value of a square, b square. You are not able to find it then. So, first you have cosec theta minus sin theta is equal to a cube. Can you say 1 by sin theta minus sin theta is equal to a cube? Can you say 1 minus sin square theta by sin theta is equal to a cube? And can you say cos square theta by sin theta is equal to a cube? Therefore, a is equal to cos square theta by sin theta to the power 1 by 3. Just now I told you. Similarly, you find a value of b there also. Sec theta minus cos theta is equal to b cube. 1 by cos theta minus cos theta is equal to b cube. Then 1 minus cos square theta by cos theta is equal to b cube, and sin square theta by cos theta is equal to b cube. So this you take it as equation 1, and b is equal to how much? Sin square theta by cos theta to the power 1 by 3, second equation number 2. This a and b you take in LHS. LHS is what? Your LHS is a square, b square, a square plus b square. What is a? Cos square theta by sin theta, the whole square, into sin square theta by cos theta whole square. A is given, that will be here actually, to the power 1 by 3 has the power 2. Same way, to the power 1 by 3 has the power 2. Same way here also, cos square theta by sin theta to the power 2 by 3 I have directly written, and plus sin square theta by cos square theta to the power 2 by 3. Here also we can say cos square theta by sin square theta, sin theta into sin square theta by cos theta has the power 2 by 3. Do you agree? See, 2 by 3 has the same power, so bases can be written under the same bracket. Like if suppose you have a to the power 2 by 3 into b to the power 2 by 3, what can you write? A into b to the power 2 by 3. rule of exponent. So therefore here we can say in this form, and then here also you can say cos to the power 4 by 3 theta by sine to the power 2 by 3 theta plus sine to the power 4 by 3 theta by cos to the power 2 by 3 theta. Here one of the sine cancel, one of the cos cancel. What is left? Here left over cos is 2 by 3 theta into sine 2 by 3 theta, and in the bracket when you take the LCM it will be sine 2 by 3 theta into cos 2 by 3 theta, and LCM is divided by the first denominator, this is left. So cos 4 by 3 theta, cos is cos 2 by 3 theta, so 4 by 3 plus 2 by 3, how much? 6 by 3, 3 2 is 6, means it will be equal to cos square theta. Similarly, cos to the power 2 by 3 theta is dividing this, so this is left. So sine to the power 2 by 3, sine to the power 4 by 3, so 4 by 3 plus 2 by 3, 2, so it will be left over sine square theta, and so this and this is cancelled, this and this is cancelled. What is left? Cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1, and that was to be proved. This is your RHS. So these were some of the questions which I discussed, and I hope it will be quite evident to you to understand the whole topic. So next class we will discuss the another type of the question, and please remember, any sorts of difficulty you find in the notes, you are most welcome. You please try to ask, and unless until you study, you cannot have any doubt. So be sincere and study accordingly. Thank you so much.